Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Kirk in the building once again, and we're here with another episode of the Come On Man podcast, Ep.8, Season 2. And we got a special guest today, my hombre, my homeboy, my best friend, Jess.
What's up, man?
Yeah, what's going on, man? He's a gym owner of Castle Barbell. He's a beast. He's a God-fearing man, hardworking, family man as well, and able to solve problems on the dime. So this man sounds like a superhero over here.
Nah, man, far from that. But, keep first and foremost, I do want to thank God for, what he's allowed me to do in my life. I didn't even imagine I'd be right here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With accomplishing some of the stuff that I've accomplished. So glory to him for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. When did you start at Castle Barbell?
So Castle Barbell was 4/20 of 2022, but I've owned a gym since September of 2018.
Oh, damn.
So I used to own another gym in New Caney, but, we hit some roadblocks over there and people's visions didn't line. So me and my wife sold pretty much our 40% of that and moved on to creating our own.
Yeah. Yeah. And what so have y'all lived in Humble your whole life, or y'all live somewhere else, or what?
So I was born and raised in Houston, so I bleed Texas for sure.
Okay.
But I grew up on the north side, most like Airline, and I went to Northline Elementary School. I moved to Fallbrook and then over there by Greenspoint. And then we moved to New Caney in about 1993, my parents, and I graduated from New Caney. That's where I met my wife at when we were 15 years old.
Oh, damn.
But we didn't link up and get together for, another 10 years after that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I live in Porter now, but whenever we separated from our other gym, I had to be 13 miles away because of a non-compete clause. So I chose Humble because it was 13.3 miles away from my house.
So that's the legal rules. Like, and once you leave one gym and you make another gym, you can't be close by to the gym you worked at, or what?
Well, it all depends on what is in your I say separating agreement or whatever, the contract of you selling your stuff. You know what I mean? Your part in it. But no, they were trying to get me for like, oh, don't go 25 miles. I'm like, bro, you're tripping. So I got, and what sucks is like that separated a friendship. We were homies for 26 years, but it is what it is. Yeah. And we just decided to do our own thing.
Oh, yeah.
But, we talk a lot about God, and like without my faith in God, I probably wouldn't have even had the patience or like to do it, to get through some of the roadblocks and all that. Mm-hmm. What's crazy is, about a month before we separated, I prayed to God, like, hey, man, make me a better man. Like, I feel like I'm doing good, but I'll do whatever you need me to do. I want to be better,
right?
Because I got kids. I'm trying to be a role model for them. I want them to look at their dad like, oh, man, he has work ethic. Like, I don't drink. I haven't drank since 2021, Damn. So I took that aspect out of my life. And my dad did it too, but he did it later in life. But I just wanted to do it as soon as possible because I felt like if God's going to bless me with something he's never blessed me for, mm-hmm. I can't continue to do certain things that I do that I feel like it's a blessing. And if I do that, I'm going to be going backwards.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't need it in my life. And I want my kids to look at me like, oh, man, Dad handled this business. You don't need that to have fun. You don't need that in your life. So, but yeah, we separated and, went about our business. But, we just, the contract had 13 miles, and that's whenever we decided to do Castle. But, like, even when you look at the Castle logo, it was like, it took me a month to figure out that logo. Like, a lot of people look at the logo and they don't see, like, the true meaning, right? But the whole situation of me and my ex-homie or whatever, I wasn't paying attention, like, and I chose chess because in chess, you got to pay attention to 360 degrees, right? You got to be mm-hmm. 3 or 4 steps ahead. Right. And I wasn't. I was complacent. You know what I mean? I wasn't paying attention. So when I look at my logo, it just reminds me, hey, dude, don't be complacent. You gotta pay attention to your surroundings, regardless who's around you, you know, just see how people move. But if you look at the logo, you got the pawn right there in the front. You know, he's a soldier, but to the left of the pawn is the queen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like behind every good man is a great woman.
Yeah.
You know, like my wife's been behind me. If it wasn't for her letting me do some of the things and like believing in me,
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? Like she has just as much in this for Castle as I do, because she let me spend my whole life savings on this thing.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't, like it's
that's love right there. That's okay. You know? So now I see what you talk about with the logo.
Yeah.
When you break it down, because I just seen like, you know, when I seen it, I say chess in the plate. I was like, I don't get it, but I said I like the design, but now that you actually speaking upon it, like, hey, this is mean this mean that, this means this, and I'm like, oh, this is a bigger thing than just a logo.
It's pretty deep, because if you look at it like, and I'm pretty sure you're the same way, like self-reflecting, you're trying to get better as you go in life, you know, trying to level up, do things that nobody in your family's ever done. And if you look at the logo, the pawn, like, and it's just like chess, you go through all these trials and tribulations. Like if you get from this side of the board to the other side of the board, you can transition to the queen. The queen is the most powerful piece on the board.
Right.
But for me, I'm transitioned to a king. You know what I'm saying? And the shadow of the pawn is a king.
Yeah.
So people don't really look at it. You might see yourself as a little player right now, but pawn is one of the things that can help you win the game. Like they underestimate the power of the pawn. But just keep working, keep pushing forward. You can transition mentally, physically, and spiritually. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So,
okay, yeah, but appreciate that just for breaking that down, man.
Thanks,
man. I mean, I didn't see it like that. Now I'm seeing it in a totally different way. Damn, man, that's so you came a long way to bringing Castle Barbell to life.
yeah, it was about 3 weeks on the boat of me like thinking, and I sketched it out on a little, and I still got the little post-it. I got it on my gun safe at home.
Okay.
Of the logo, and I just sketched it out because I had like this professional dude like draw it up and like bring it to life. But yeah, it's come a long way, man. We still got some big goals and everything. We're still growing, and we don't want to outgrow the culture, right?
You're right.
So you'll see a lot of gyms, they get real big, but then the culture goes down, or there's clicks here, there's clicks there. You know, that's why I try to be in the gym as much as possible. Like, don't get me wrong, man. Sometimes, you know, stress comes up and I'm a little less, you know, around a little bit just because I deal with my own stuff. You know
yeah, yeah. You're human.
Yeah. So, you know, so sometimes it catches up with me, but, you know, and that's what I was thinking last night. I just got to put it back in the Lord's hands, like I've been doing since the inception. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think it's going pretty good, man. Like we've pounded. I know, like my other gym, we did good.
Right.
Like it was before, you know, we did good before COVID, and then even after COVID, we did good. So we made it through there with more members than when we started. So, which is good. Yeah. You know, but I just want it to be a place where, you know, Castle to be a place where, you know, and there's always going to be stuff happen. It's a gym. You got 700 people walking around. You know what I'm saying? So there's always going to be something.
Oh, yeah.
But if you can do your best to make 98% of the people happy or 95% of the people happy, I think you're doing pretty good. Yeah. You know, like I just try to take all the constructive criticism, and sometimes it's hard for me to hear, right? Because I bleed Castle. Like I love it, and it's everything that
Man, you repping the hell out of Castle too. You got the hat, you got the hoodie, you got the underwear, you got the socks and everything. Hey, if they had Castle Jordans, you would wear them too.
Hey, damn right I would.
But when it comes to like the warehouse gyms, you know, I know you said that most of these gyms, they go big and then they turn commercialized. Like you want to expand on that? Like,
yes, some of them, like, a lot of people love the warehouse feel, but like whenever you get I guess whenever you start getting too big, and it's basically just like a commercial gym.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like Planet Fitness.
Yeah. Or
Crunch Gym or something like that. I seen them, but I never been. Well, Planet Fitness is cool. You know, for the starter gym, if you don't know nothing about powerlifting warehouses, but that you can't grind and slam weight and all that stuff, and you got like 5 dudes in purple shirts charging you up. To like, hey man, you can't do that, man. You scaring the guests out here. And you like a big massive dude trying to deadlift 600 pounds, they gonna kick you out because I got kicked out, and I'm black. I got blacklisted in Lake Charles Planet Fitness because I was slamming some weight because I was getting into deadlift 2017. And I was like, oh, God, boom, boom. And it was just a lot of banging. I had like 3 dudes in the purple shirt, and then the little light came. Yeah, the faucet like, woo, 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 woo. I was like, damn, what that? The clank alarm or whatever.
Yeah, the lunk alarm.
Yeah, the lunk alarm. I was like, and I seen these dudes like, hey, man, you need to come with us. I'm like, what's up? And then they brought me into the back room, and then it was like, hey, that slanging and banging, you can't do that in the gym. You scaring the old people, you scaring the newbies, and all. You scaring our people, man. They don't want to be here because you're here. I was like, it's a gym. Y'all made a gym for us to work out and work hard. And he said, nah, this is a safe space for people who don't want to go to those type of gyms.
That's crazy.
And so I just kept going back and forth. I was like, man, this is bull, blah, blah, blah. He said, you know what, sir? We're rebuking your membership. You're out of here. And they put me on the blacklist. It's a Planet Fitness blacklist, and I've been banned from that Planet Fitness from 2017. And
that's crazy.
Now. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But I hear what you're saying about the commercial gyms. You know, like big gyms getting like at the. Like some gyms, like they'll start and they're like, hey, come join our gym. We just opened and it's a warehouse gym. And it's like, oh man, this is dope, man. And, you know, I love this gym and everything's still good. And then something around down the journey, they kind of switch up, you know, by the people or the culture or something.
Yeah.
And then they act like they don't know you no more. They're not
personable.
They're not personable. They're not interacting with no more. They like in their office or they're not there, and you don't see them no more like how they was before when they first opened to get the people. And it I don't know what changes or what happened. I don't know if it's the culture or what.
Man, it's probably they see that it could make more money. The more members, the more money, right? I mean, that's why you get into the gym is to. You want your business to be successful regardless. You know what I mean? Like, so the gym ain't the only thing I do, but I do want it to be successful because I've been a tugboat captain for 12 years, but I've been on the water for 18 years.
Yeah.
And out of the last 18 years, I might have been home 7 years.
Dang.
So I've been on the boat there, you know what I mean? Out there away from my family. But the gym was, and it wasn't my idea to start the gym whenever we started with my homeboy. It was his. But I was like, damn, man, I'm pretty good at this. Like, we'd find equipment, I'd refurbish it, I'd fix treadmills. Like, dude, in the last 6 years or 5.5, 6 years that I've owned the gym, I've called like 2 mechanics to fix a treadmill. Like, I fix all that myself.
All the equipment in your gym?
Yeah.
Oh,
damn. I refurbished my own equipment. I just refurbished a piece like this week.
Yeah, I seen the one in IG. Yeah, it was like an old one and you turned it green and black or something. Yeah. And I was like, what the? That looked like a brand new machine. Like you just bought that.
Yeah, I bought it from a dude that closed his gym down. And then I just redid it this last 2 weeks or whatever that I've been off.
Oh, that's dope.
And that's another tip for these new gym owners getting into it. Like, learn how to fix your own stuff. Like, you know, Dude, I got one of the baddest in my first gym. Yeah. We had the Cybex hack squat, the Cybex 45-degree leg press, and I found a hammer strength shoulder press. Yeah. And I found it in this guy's machine shop for $250.
Oh, that's cheap.
Bro, that is scrap metal cheap.
That is. And they just sitting in his shop?
It was dirty as hell. It was nasty. We took the whole thing apart, sent it out, got it powder coated, replaced all the bolts on there. For like $700, new pads, everything. You know what I mean? Dang. But if you try to find that machine today, after COVID, that's a $3,000 machine. The Cybex hack squat is 4,000 because we already know you ain't finding that one very rarely.
That's crazy.
You're too big to even fit on that one.
No, I'm not going to try. I'm not even going to try on that one. But that's crazy. So you're like, what's them people that go to the find the people who are like old stuff? They're like treasure hunters or something like that.
Dude, you would say that. You could say that.
Yeah. You're like a treasure hunter for like gym equipment, and you find like an old lady who have like the best equipment she never used, and you're like, hey, how much you want? Oh, I just want $150. What? And then you go and take it to the mechanic, fix it, turn it green and black, change all the bolts, and then you got a brand new machine. And, then if it break down, then you know how to fix it. That's crazy.
But yeah, I just sanded it down and just painted it. It ain't even nothing magical, bro. It's just like getting in there, doing elbow grease, trying to save some money, right? Because if it would cost me $350 to $400.
Yeah.
Take it apart, take it to a powder coater. Once you do it a while, just like racks.
Yeah.
If you get them, when you buy them brand new, yes, have them powder coated your color. But after a while, those same racks, they're still good. It doesn't make sense to send them to a powder coater because the same plate that chips the powder coat is the same plate that will chip paint.
Sure.
And it's going to last about the same. But you're going to save a lot of money just by getting out there, sanding it down, priming it, painting it. And then, plus the members see you hustling, man. They see it, they respect it. You know what I mean? Like fixing your own stuff. They like to see that.
Yeah, so, man, that's mad respect right there. So all the equipment in your gym right now, you can fix.
Yeah, I can fix like the treadmills. Like honestly, the treadmills and the Stairmasters are gonna be like the main thing that like the sweat, the salt, and the sweat, it messes up all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
but
the actual like machines, like the squat racks and the bench and all the other stuff, that's gonna last a little while. But if something happens, it's just gonna be minor. You can fix it up and then bam.
Yeah, that's minor. And the biggest thing right now is like after you use a rack for a while with yourself, you squat dang near 750, 800 pounds. So you already know you can see the pins. They'll have an indentation in the rack. That's the biggest thing because after a while, the pins will start backing out some.
Okay.
So it's just like watching that and then, fixing that for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. So in the gist of the commercialized gyms, do you feel like you're trying to stay away from the commercialized style for Castle?
Yeah, I mean,
what are you doing to like prevent your gym prevent Castle from being like commercialized and keep it into a warehouse style gym?
I mean, at some point, like you got to keep the warehouse feel is because it's hot and you sweat, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, we got fans. We got 3 huge fans in the gym, so the wind blows like 30 miles an hour. I'm not even joking in the summer.
Yeah.
And we needed it last summer. But just trying to stay true to the culture of a warehouse gym.
Yeah.
At some point when you got saunas, cold plunges, you got coffee shops, you got, you know what I mean? It's no longer a warehouse gym. It's pretty much commercialized. And I understand, you're utilizing avenues of revenue to create, which is cool too, though. Like, I don't know, I'd love to maybe have more options down the road too.
Right.
And maybe we will, but we just got to play our part right now, keep our nose to the grindstone and keep pushing forward.
Right. Okay. I appreciate that, Jess, man. So do you have any like tips like for any listeners that like trying to start their own gyms and stuff like that, and any like quick starters or whatever?
I don't know if it would be like a quick starter.
Or just like what would be the first like 3 steps just to kind of get the process going forward and stuff?
I'd say find find your name, make it have some depth, not just some random thing. Create your LLC, and then also you may have to be saving money for the last 5 years or the next 5 years, whatever you decide to do. But a lot of people want to open gyms right now. And you just got to, the biggest thing, somebody asked me, hey, they were opening the gym and I gave them a tip. The biggest thing is treat your customers good, bro. Treat your members good, because without them, you ain't going to be nothing.
Damn.
Without the culture, it ain't nothing. You can have every machine in the dang world, but if the culture's horrible,
Oh yeah.
people ain't gonna want to go there.
Oh yeah.
And if they do, it might be the wrong type of people that you want there.
I see that. I've been seeing that from other gym owners and stuff. They, at the beginning they're there, they're in your face, like, "Hey man, how you doing? You feeling good?" But you're like, "Damn, I feel appreciated."
Yeah.
And once you keep going there, you see less and less of them because they starting to get popularized, and then you don't see them no more. And then you start to feel the ambiance of the gym start to change. People start to be kind of asshole-ish. And then you don't want to talk to nobody, and then it's like, okay, this is a weird vibe. I'm gonna go somewhere else. And then now you got the owner like, hey man, where you going, man? I was like, hey, I'm not feeling it no more. It's a weird combination to a lot of things. But I know, yeah, the some gym owners like yourself, you like come in your face, like, hey man, you doing good? What's up, baby? I'm like, oh, appreciate Jess, what's good? And you're like one of the homies.
I try to my biggest thing too is treat people how I want to be treated.
True.
Right? Mm-hmm. Like I help people unload their bar and I'm not special. I don't nobody owes me nothing. I'm not special. I'm just simply trying to treat people how I want to be treated.
Right.
If I just squat 4 plates or deadlift 4 plates, you already know unracking them and put them up is harder than doing the rep.
That's the actual workout.
So I'm going to help them put them up.
Oh,
but that's one thing about Castle, we have a lot of people who do that. You kind of set the standard when you're in there training, you're helping people. People see like, damn, dude, he just helped me unload my thing, Like I work all hours of the night. Like I work from 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. when I'm on days, and I work from 3 p.m. to 3 a.m.
Damn.
So when I come work days, I'll see people in there at 1:30, and I'll talk to them. But this is one thing that kept me going the other day. It kind of you do get tired. You know what I mean? Like, it's been my 6th year hustling in the gym business, mm-hmm. but it's this first dude's day in a warehouse gym. Mm. And he's like, Jess, I love your gym. I should have found it sooner. This is great. It re-energized my batteries, bro, because I'm like, damn, this is my 6th year, but it is his first day
in the gym.
And I need to make it it's my first day.
Right.
Like, I need to have that mentality every day.
Yeah.
It's my first day. Because you're going to hustle whenever your gym's trying to get open. You ain't got no members. You got bills coming in. You got $11,000 worth of rent. Dang. Like, what you going to do? You going to hustle?
Yeah, you're going to hustle.
You got to make them bills.
Yeah.
But after a year and a half or whatever, I'm like, dang, man, I haven't gave as many tours this week. Let me up my tour giving.
Yeah.
Let me go show everybody what Castle has. Let me talk about a couple machines.
Right.
Let me get back to what grown me in the first place. Mm-hmm. So I've been trying to get back to that, mm-hmm. and I have. I got back to it. But yeah, I mean, it's awesome seeing people come in there, and it's those stories like that re-energize the batteries. Like, man, okay, dude.
Yeah.
I'm doing this for a reason.
And
people love it.
And you must hear a lot of stories in Castle, like people like from new gym guests, like new gym members and like old gym members. I know you just, since you open Castle, you must hear like a lot of background stories, like why they came to Castle, why they do what they do to get to where they need to be for their own lives. And and you're a part of that because you open Castle for the people in Humble, because they like, man, I'm trying to find a gym. This gym happened. I had this happen at this gym, and this happened at this gym. And then once you open your gym, you're like, oh snap, this is amazing, man. I love this gym, man. I love your warehouse. And I know that's like you said, that energizes yourself, and that energizes your battery to like, I got to do more. I got to help the people and impact and stuff.
No, absolutely. It's like we powerlifting is something I've loved. I've did it since I probably started at the beginning of 2018, maybe at the end of 2017. Mm-hmm. Like, I wasn't very good at it at all, but I see people deadlifting heavyweight, and I'm like, damn, I want to do that. And then when we opened our gym, my buddy, he kind of did bodybuilding, mm-hmm. but I was like, man, we're gonna get all the stuff to powerlift, dude. Like, I want to do that. And then it just it started taking over, and now it's trending. Like, you got all these gyms that were bodybuilding gyms are like, no, we'll never cater to powerlifters.
Damn.
And now what they're doing?
They catering to
powerlifters because their biggest thing is, oh, there's money in it.
Yeah.
I've been trying to give back to the help promote the sport since 2018.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, when we opened Castle, and this is a good story, I really like this.
Mm-hmm.
And it just goes, we did the rookie meet, like USAPL, the rookie meet this last Sunday at a TBS.
Okay.
We had like 12 or 14 new rookies there. It was hype, dude, from Castle.
Oh, representing Castle?
Representing Castle.
Oh,
it was hype. It was fun.
Come on.
Somebody asked me when I opened Castle, how many powerlifters you got? It says it doesn't matter how many we have.
Right.
How many will we create? You know what I mean?
Come on.
Like, because it's addicting. You already know.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I see you squatting and pausing 650. Guess what? Like, I want to just do 80% of that. Yeah. And I'll be happy. You know what I mean?
Hey, pausing sucks, man. You know, my coach, he got me doing tempo and stuff. Oh, man, it sucks right now. But I keep myself mentally positive, ready, like give my mindset, like to let them know, like, all right, it sucks right now, but it's gonna be worth it at the end. Oh, absolutely. And right now, so it's a love-hate relationship with my coach, but that's a part of it. But I like you said, I'm not nobody myself. You know, people call me Hercules. They don't know my real government name is Alan. They be like, "Oh, how your name is Alan?" I said, "I don't know, man. I don't know." They just call me Hercules. But everybody knows me by Hercules, and so I'm just a normal guy that goes to work in the plants, do my thing, and then find the time to go to the gym and work out and slinging and banging heavy weight for like 3 hours and then do it all over again. Yep. But it just, I don't know, man. But the meet, you said the competition was like hype.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. You know, it was a lot.
I seen all your members. They did some good stuff at the rookie meet, man. They did a lot of good things.
Yeah, it was good. I had 4 lifters that I coached into that meet, and these are rookies. And we had, out of 36 lifts, 1 technical call. That's pretty good. That is pretty. If you think about it, they're all rookies. Mm-hmm. You had 1 rush to rack command on the squat.
That happened, kind of being nervous.
Yeah, she misgrew.
Yeah, this happens.
But she was my most technical lifter too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's just like one of those things, like, oh crap, when the nerves come, you know. But I was like, you know, because you got to take away the good and the bad. Yeah. You know, so I was just looking back at all the goods and all the bads, and I'm like, dang, dude, for, you know, all these rookies now, like because most of these kids coming in there, 90% of them are going to have a coach. Yeah. It's just a testament to all those coaches when they're all these rookies there, but they look like they've done meets before. Yeah. Which is cool. You know, it's exciting to see, because I went into my first meet, bro. It was horrible. My freaking elbows flared. My back gave out. I came off the boat, weighed in, and just did bend the bar 2019 with no prep, no nothing. I was like, I'm just going to do it. It is what it is.
Man. And you just wanted to do it for the experience.
Yeah, I did it for the experience, but I fell in love with it. I was like, dude, I'm keep going, man. This is fun.
So what was going through your mind for your first meet? You know everything. The Titanic was sinking, but you were still going through it, man. You was just like, I know I'm busting, I'm bombing and everything, but let me just get this experience. And what was going through your mind, man?
I was like, damn, there's some badasses there, because Blake LaHue was there. Like, there was some real savages at that meet. Yeah. In the bar 2019 had 120 lifters. Dang. And even Bobby Morgan was like, if this is y'all's first lift, or who's is this their first meet? I'll raise my hand. He's like, but no, man, it's cool. Like, I just like the camaraderie. You know what I mean? You got people that you don't even know yelling for you. Yeah. You know, you got that 8-second deadlift that people just scream and get you through it. Yeah. You know, like, but it's just one thing. I just like powerlifting, because, like, if you're not getting stronger, it's on me. You know what I mean? Like, I need to put in the work to get better. Yeah. It's on me. And then when you go to the meet, you can actually see your progression, because you can open powerlifting and look at your numbers and see where you're going. Am I going up or am I going down? Yeah. So,
Yeah, and I think the first competition, you just gotta go in there and have fun, and don't worry about numbers and stats and stuff because you don't got nothing on the boards right now.
Yeah.
And then once you get like maybe 2 or 3 meets in you, then you can start seeing like, okay, what I need to, okay, I need to do this to grow into my squat, bench, and my deadlift. And then you do your accessories and tempo and pause and all that other stuff. And you
SSB.
yeah, your SSB, you go through the struggle, and then but it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be worth it at the end. When you get to the competition, all you gotta do is just show up, and you're already confident. You built the confidence, and you built the structure to get to where you need to get to.
Absolutely.
And you will see the difference from when you first started in your first competition to like now, and it's crazy transformation.
Yeah. Consistency is key for sure.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm always consistent because I just took probably 40 days off.
Yeah.
And I had signed up for the Masters Cup, and I wasn't gonna do it. And then I was like, you know what, man, I don't like wasting money at all.
Oh no.
I already paid for it. So that means I'm about to waste $150. I'm like, no, I got to do it. So I contacted my coach. I was like, hey, bro, we got 49 days. What's up? He's like,
yo,
he's like, all right, I'll send it to you. I'm like, cool, let's go. But I might not PR on squat and bench because it takes me a little bit to get my bench ramped up and back to normal. But like my deads, they pretty much almost always show up.
Yeah.
Which,
I don't know. So you in prep right now?
yeah, 20 days out.
What? Oh man, I can't do it, man. My coach, me and my coach be fighting in the street right here, man. He's like 49 days. Just start stealing off on me, man. No, oh yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know how would that feel. Just 49 days just to prep, just to get what you can get, and then all right, let's just show up.
But I'm gonna use that as like a primer for something else. You know what I mean? Because I'm probably gonna do 3 meets this year.
Okay,
at the least 2.
Short term like that?
Maybe. It all depends on how if I come out feeling 100, just take me a little break, a little RPE 4 or 5 week, and then go into prep. But with me, my coach has been giving me a little bit more rest, so which has been because I'm 42. So
you don't look 42.
I appreciate it, man. This beard, you know what I'm saying? The beard.
I know you get gray. I know you get gray in your beard, but you don't look 40. You look about like 36.
I appreciate it, man. I just try to continue to keep going. I don't want my son to that's one thing that keeps me going. Like watching my son, and I'll play basketball with him. I'm trying to be there for as long as possible. But yeah, that's the whole reason why I kind of started working out too. Is my son, dude. I was a tugboat captain. I was overweight. It was horrible. I was 228 pounds.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And my son slapped me on the stomach. Said, "Dad, you're fat." I'm like, "Bet I'm getting in the gym because I'm supposed to be your superhero. I got you."
Yeah, right. Yeah. You over here being sloppy, Dad. I was like, "No, man." Yeah, my son, he be messing with me. He said, "Dad, you getting too big, man. You getting too big." I like, "What you want me to do? You want to be fat or you want to be skinny?" Like, "No, I like how you is, but you too big." I got this is what I got to do because
I don't think you can be small, bro.
I can't be small. I can't be small. I can't be small. I can't change it. And then if I look skinny, then I'm gonna look like my wife. Shout out to my wife. She said I look like a crackhead. So I was like, I said, I'm just gonna stay big and swole and do what I love, powerlifting, and it eases my soul and it keeps you young and all that other stuff, and it loves, you get to love what you do, and you get to slang and bang weight.
Oh, dude, yeah. Like yesterday, because it's cool seeing the culture of we got some older cats in the gym that they came with me from my other gym, and they're savages too, even at 46 to. My buddy's 60. He holds the Texas State deadlift record, or
Dang.
The squat. Yeah, he owns, and the total too. He was 59 or 58 when he got those, but they got a hella work ethic. You know what I mean? But and then the young cats that come in there, girls and guys, that are around anywhere from 18 to 30 or whatever.
Yeah.
They still have good work ethic too, man. I see them. I'm like, man, they inspire me. You know what I mean? Like, dang, regardless, ain't nobody in here making excuses. We're doing it. We just got to keep going.
Oh yeah.
And it's cool to see, I can pull up at night and walk in there late or whatever and I'll try to give dab to everybody in the gym. You know what I mean? Like, hey, what's up? And then if it's folks that I haven't seen or met, I try to meet them. Mm-hmm. But if somebody's got their, their headphones on, head down, they're in the zone, I'm not going to mess with you.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm going to have to catch you next time because I don't want to mess up that zone that you're in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
and then is that your type of way of hospitality to your members and stuff?
Yeah.
To make sure they feel like they're at home. They feel welcome. And stuff.
Absolutely. That's the biggest thing, man. Like, I heard it on Shut Up and Listen with the Tillman Fertitta thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? He talks about hospitality as his first pillar in success, So I'm like, okay, I might not have it all, but we're going to be hospitable, as hospitable as we can, And I'm not perfect. I could handle a couple things a little different, but, we're still learning. We're still going. Yeah. The whole it's a learning process.
Yeah, we never stop learning. So
no, especially when you come from a blue collar family. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I come from, blue collar family, and trying to own my own business. My dad wasn't alive when I owned my own business, but my mom was. And
I know that was a big accomplishment for your mom to see you succeed like that in your gym, opening your gym, and she just like, dang. Yeah, Jess did that. My son did that.
Yeah, even like getting my tugboat captain's license, man, that was 6 years, because I was a deckhand when me and my wife got together, and we've been together 18 years. But like, I was in a bad way when me and my wife got together. I was in a dark place.
Oh, yeah.
And like, she pulled me out the gutter, dude. Like, how can she even see? What does she see right now? Because I probably didn't tell her how bad of a place I was in. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I said, I'm going to be a captain for sure. Right. Like, beyond a shadow of a doubt. I put my mind to something, I'm going to do it. Yeah. No matter what. But yeah, it took me 6 years on the boat and everything. And honestly, without me being on the boat and having that job, like, and saving money with 401k and all that stuff, I wouldn't have been able to open Castle, Damn. Like, I cashed out my 401k and everything. Like, we went all in,
Castle.
For Castle, yeah. Damn. For the people,
For the people. Yeah. Castle Barbell for the people.
Absolutely.
That's the motto right there. Castle Barbell for the people, man. Watch, I'm gonna see that on the board like, hey, the boy just did that, man. No, man, I see what you're saying, man. So, dang, that's crazy. So you tugboat captain, you're a gym owner, you're a family man, you just all about the hustle and grind and stuff like that. You come from a blue collar, so you already know what it is when it comes to setting your mind to do what you need to do. Once you set your mind on, you knock it out, get it done. Okay, what's the next move? And then you just go from there.
Absolutely, man. And that's all I was telling my wife too. Like, I try not to be the person to like make excuses. Mm-hmm. And I was like, man, you know what? I made excuses the last few months, man. I ain't gonna be doing that crap no more, man. It is what it is. You just gotta keep going, you know. And that's what I try to push through my son too, because he's in AAU now, and the other day he's nervous, he's shy, these other guys are good. They're they're juniors and seniors. He's only in 9th grade. Yeah. So I'm like, he's like, oh, I got dead leg, my leg hurts. I was like, well, Kobe or Jordan would have made excuses. They'd have still been in practice.
Straight up.
He's like, I'm not Kobe and Jordan. I said, yeah, you're not also somebody who makes excuses. Ooh. And he's like, I'll be there.
Hey, man, you got to set the tone. Yeah, man, that's that. I think that's our job as fathers and stuff, to set the tone for our kids before we shut down and go upstairs to to the heavens and stuff.
Absolutely.
So we want to set the standard and everything as fathers, as a family man, and show them how to treat our wives, how to treat our siblings, and just how to treat each other like good humans and stuff.
Absolutely.
And then be the man, the how you say, the man of the household. Mm-hmm. and basically show that you can direct and lead and accomplish and smash all your goals or whatever you're trying to do, and you don't need to make excuses and stuff like that, or limit yourself because somebody say you can't do what you can't do and all that other stuff. And I appreciate that, man. That shows a lot. And I know you since you're a family man, I know you like in your family's activities all the time. because you trying to be there as much as possible. Same with me. I'm trying to be in my son's life as much as possible and figure out what he trying to do and make sure, I'm doing it right and I'm praying and making sure like God, hopefully I'm on the right track, God, and
Absolutely.
and God shows me the direction where I'm going, and I'm like, okay, I'm on the right path. I just gotta keep doing what I'm doing, and everything's gonna be all right.
Yeah, and you and you might hit resistance on the right path. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, and we hit resistance too. And another tip on there, like for folks, like you got a dream, and it's big. If it don't scare you, it ain't worth it. You know what I mean? Like the whole castle thing. When I signed the lease for Castle, I had $5,000. That's it. I was like, dude, the bathrooms wasn't built. Nothing was built in there. So I had to find a way. But we made it happen. You know what I mean? And it turned out good, man. It turned out great. I come in there like Monday nights, it's so lit, dude. Like the cars, we got like 40 parking spaces.
Yeah.
The cars will be slap full of the parking spaces, and there's vehicles wrapped around the whole building. When I pull in there and I'm like, dang, this is what it's about. You know, everybody having fun under one roof and everything like that. It's pretty good, man. Really is.
That's good, man. And then you showing your face and doing the hospitality, not just you, but your wife and your kids and everybody, just showing the love to everybody so they feel appreciated for being at Castle. Like, oh man, this is what it's about. I'm talking to the owner of the gym, and he's dope as hell.
I appreciate it, man. And then my wife too. She's there because when I'm at work, like that's what she does. She goes and does the stuff at the gym too. So she works there. I don't know how many hours per week, but we have one dude who helps us in the evening or whatever. But yeah, it's and that's another thing too. I hope we get big enough to where we can actually give get some more employees and have people work with us and help people grow, because I want to see people open their own gym. I want them to be self-sufficient. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just got to keep going and dream.
Yeah.
You ain't too old to dream. You know what I mean? Like, I got dreams. I got stuff I want to accomplish. I've been grinding a long time, dude. I've been working since I was 16. I ain't been out of a job 2 months.
Damn. You've been working your whole life, man.
When you own your own business, it's pretty fun though to where like, oh, okay, I can go to my son's basketball game, go to my daughter's basketball game. I get to see all that. Yeah. That's a perk of it too, which is awesome.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And this was some good information. Listeners, I hope you made it this far. I hope you listening and getting some good insight of this episode, because Jess is laying down some bangers on how you need to own your own business and gyms, and how to treat people in hospitality. So what about roadblocks? How do you deal with roadblocks when you're trying to level up in life?
Okay, essentially, this is my take on it. It's my opinion, and I'm not a smart guy. I just am stubborn, and I want to win. You know what I mean? Like, so when those roadblocks arise, essentially stress in our life is problems.
Yeah,
that's all they are. Stress comes in the form of a problem. All we have to do is figure out a way to solve that problem, or be prepared for it. And then the stress is gone, the problem's solved. That's it. It's simple as that.
Right.
Like you might think it's, oh man, this is huge. But you just gotta, when you're on the treadmill, thinking about it. When you're deadlifting and you got your headphones in, thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like, don't tell yourself you can't do this. You got to tell yourself, how can I solve this problem? Because when you tell yourself you can't do something, you shut your whole brain waves down. Like you're just going to stop thinking.
Oh, for real? Oh, damn.
That's with me.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Like I don't tell myself I can't do it.
You watch what you say.
I watch what I say. I don't have that in my vocabulary. Like, I can't do that. Like, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to figure out a way, right? Yeah. I'm going to solve the problem. That's why they pay me so good on the boat, is because I'm the captain. I'm the problem solver, you know? Like, even with Mother Nature. Mother Nature comes, it gets bad, I'm just gonna pull over. I'm gonna let it pass by, and then I'm gonna pick it up and move about my business.
Okay.
But it's all just problems and solving them. You know.
Do you feel like people having like trouble trying to deal with stressors and start trying to solve problems and stuff like that in their own lives, or do you have any advice or to how to handle stressors or the negative vibes of giving up too easily because something's super hard?
I would say like negativity. One thing that I was brainwashed with, and I'm only saying this because I sold Kirby vacuum cleaners.
Mm-hmm.
I went door to door.
Right.
I knocked on doors to hopefully come in your house and show you a vacuum cleaner. So I had a lot of doors slammed in my face, but the thing that we focused on every day was positivity. So even in a bad situation, there's positives that come out of it. You can't, it's hard to have, when you focus on more negativity than you do positivity, it's going to be hard, dude. Like, it's going to be real hard.
Right.
You have to focus on positivity, the good outcome. What can I get from this to proceed forward, period? You know, because negativity does nothing but bring you down.
Yeah. Yeah. And then that with negativity, that comes with the stresses and the problems and the issues that you're dealing with life, and you feel like everything's like overwhelming, but it's really not. You just got to slow down, take the time, pray, and be like, okay, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad how I'm looking at it right now. And then once you slow down and observe the situation, and you're like, okay, I just got to solve this problem, and then this will be taken care of, and then I can solve the other problems. So everything can kind of calm down, you know. But we're not gonna have a problem-free life. That's impossible. You just got to learn how to deal with them and how to solve them, as you say, as we continue to live this journey of life.
Absolutely. And like, and when you say pray about it, like there's, in this day and age, not a lot of people believe in God, bro. Like, honestly. But my testimony, he's answered prayers for me because I was selling Harley Davidsons before I opened Castle. And I had put in this application where I work now 10 months earlier. And I prayed on the way to work one day. I said, God, I don't know how I'm going to do this with the job that I have now. I was almost at tears. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm going to say it right here.
Right.
Like, it was hard getting Castle open. One of the hardest things I ever done. And I said, I need your help. A week later, the company I work for now called me. And they said, Jess, are you still looking for a captain spot? And I said, absolutely. And 3 weeks before Castle opened, I was on a tugboat making the money that I needed to make for Castle to thrive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, to where I didn't have to take nothing from Castle, that I could still give back with going back to captain job. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you was able to still give a lot more without taking anything out of Castle.
Yeah.
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah. We've put almost every penny that Castle has made, we've put more racks in. We put more deadlift platforms in. You know, and don't get me wrong, I probably could have found a building that was a little bit cheaper, but it wouldn't have been as nice for 9,000 square feet. You know, I wanted to be bigger than my last gym. You know, I wanted to go forward, not backwards. If I felt I would have been going backwards if I would have got a smaller spot. Maybe that was a little bit of ego or whatever, but I just wanted the whole space because I already had two storage units full of equipment. Right.
And you were just trying to find a spot to put all the equipment in there and stuff like that. I got you. So, yeah. So it just, so Castle was kind of like one of your hardest challenges.
No, super hard, bro. Super hard.
But yeah,
absolutely.
But I'm glad you followed through with it, and you know you put your trust in God, and then now look at it. Castle's booming right now.
It's doing good, man. I don't take it for granted, for sure.
Yeah.
Because right now in what we got, everybody wants to open a gym, so I'm just trying to be hospitable, keep giving back to the people, and it's in God's hands. Whatever He wants to happen with Castle is gonna happen.
I got you. And do you have any like any positive affirmation for like the listeners, like to level to any tips or positive affirmations to level up, like just something small, something short and sweet?
I mean, my biggest thing that is being positive and thinking about the steps that it takes to get somewhere and figuring out how to get there.
Okay. 10-4. So I know you're a godly man. You're big on God and everything, and your family is God based and everything. How is it what do you do to keep your faith strong with God? For you and your family.
For me and my family, I definitely pray.
Okay.
And I mean I have a relationship with God for sure.
Right.
But like I don't really go to church a whole lot. But I mean I talk to God.
Yeah.
And I have a few testimonies. I don't need to know if He's real, bro. I know.
Yeah.
And that's what I just try to lead by that. And I'm not a perfect man. I'm still a work in progress every day.
Yeah.
But I do self-reflect, and I want to get better for God, for my wife, and for my kids.
Yeah.
I'll try to be positive for sure.
Yeah, I got you. And so basically with all that going and, keeping your faith to God, I know there's a lot of people say like, you got to go to church to believe in God, or you got to do these type of things to just keep everything, keep everything close with God. But I'm the same way. I don't go to church as much, but I pray and stuff. Like me and my wife, we pray and things like that. She writes in her journal and she reads the Bible, and it would seem like everything's good and stuff like that. And we like, yeah, we could go to a church, but it's like I don't seem like it's necessary. Not saying that churches are bad or anything, but it just seemed like if we got like a style that how we communicate with God, I think that it works for us.
Absolutely.
And things like that. We can go to church, but it's not, like I said, it's not necessary.
I mean, it even says in the Bible where one or more people gather in the name of Christ, you're holding church, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're talking about it right here.
Oh yeah,
we're holding church
on a Sunday morning. Yeah. So it's just man. Do you have on that one? Do you have any advice for members or listeners? Like do they have to pray more, or they start communicating with God? Like what do they need to do to get back and connect in connections with God?
Pray, pick up the Bible, trust in God. Try to put some problems on Him. You know what I mean? Like give it to Him.
That's hard for people too. That trust and problems. Like He gonna throw some problems at you.
Yeah, and it's like because we're men, right?
Yeah.
We want to be able to like control every aspect, and we think we need to control all these variables. But sometimes we just need to
step back.
He's our therapist, bro. Like give it to Him.
Right.
Let Him handle it. And it's hard because we have to take the ego out of it to be able to put our faith in something.
Right.
And yeah, it gets hard sometimes, but every time I've done it, it's always turned out good.
Oh yeah.
Whether it was a lesson that I learned or it was a blessing that He gave me. Right. So
I got you, man. I got you. So this is a keeping your faith in God, man. It's real simple and easy to do, but that's easier said than done for a lot of people because like they don't want to take that little precious time to sit down and actually communicate with God and actually give their problems away because they feel like you said, we feel like we gotta take it in our hands and figure it out ourselves and try to be the superhero and stuff like that. And God like, hey man, just chill out. I got you. If you give it to me and keep your faith and stay patient and let me do my thing, then everything's gonna work out. And I feel like that's just the biggest thing with a lot of people right now because they feel like they want everything super quick. They pray about it and they waiting for like kind of like Amazon. Sorry, God, I ain't comparing him to Amazon, but that's just how it is because
Yeah.
you know everybody how the world works. It's like they order it and they try to get it the next day, but that's not how God works. Cause God gonna make you wait.
Yeah.
He gonna make you wait, and he gonna see how much trust and how much belief that you have in Him before he can give you whatever you're asking for.
Absolutely.
And that comes with patience and discipline and keeping that faith strong. I mean, super strong.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Because some days there's gonna be maybe days, months, years you won't see nothing. But if you keep that faith strong and God's like, okay, he keep his faith, he believing in me, he loves me, and all that stuff. Here you go, and then all of a sudden everything just start blowing up. You just getting things left and right, what you've been asking for, because you've been super patient with him, and he's been like blessing your game because you kept your faith and love and trust in him the entire time of your struggles, what you've been blessed for.
And sometimes it's a blessing when he doesn't give you something that you asked for, and then a few years down the road, you look back and you do a little self-reflection. You're like, dang, I'm glad he didn't give me that.
Yeah, man. Everything is good, man. Everything is good. So so to finish out the episode, do you have any positive information, any positive message to give to the listeners or give to anybody that's trying to just make it in life or just trying to find a purpose in life and things like that? Do you have anything for them?
Yeah, I kind of think, and this is just me, like, I mean, I work hard, not because I want things, it's because I think even the Bible says we need to work,
Yeah.
But like, if I was to sit around and not work, then my mental state is gonna not be good, and yeah, it's just kind of hard to sit back and want all these things while your output ain't matching the things that you want or the things that you want to accomplish. I think your output has to match that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't feel like I don't feel like I deserve certain things if I'm not working as hard as I possibly can.
That makes sense. That's how I feel too. You gotta work for everything you got. And I feel like if you work for something, you feel like a little bit better about yourself, and if not just yourself, but for your family, if you got a family. But powerlifting changed a lot of things in my life, and it gave me a different perspective of who I am as a man, and not just for myself, but for my son and my wife and the people that's around in my inside my circle. So it gives trusting, putting my faith in God and trusting in Him, and then keeping my faith in what I believe in, what I can do, and with my abilities. Because I'm not looking for fame and all that other stuff and things like that. Because, like I said, I'm just a normal human. But in God's eyes, I'm more than just it's a regular average dude.
Oh, absolutely.
So I just, like you said, I just try to do what I can with what I got, or what God blessed me with, to give out back to the people and stuff the best way I can.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
So, do you have any shameless plugs, or you're good? You're staying quiet, or what?
Nah, man, we're straight right now.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe in the future.
Maybe in the future.
It's I'm hitting a roadblock that we talked about.
Okay.
But we're figuring it out. A couple chest moves, and it's gonna be back on track.
Okay, 10-4 too. I'm just making sure. That's how Jay's Jordan's coming soon. No, but appreciate you listeners for coming out, listening to this episode. It was a wonderful episode on this Sunday morning. Good conversation, good topics. And I feel like we hit everything, huh? We hit everything on the money. So, man, Jess, I appreciate you for coming on the Come On Man podcast and saying all this good information. Man, we're gonna probably do another episode somewhere down the road.
Let's do it.
Just what's the thing called? What is the music? like a follow-up episode,
absolutely.
follow episode. So, but no, man, I appreciate you taking the time, and it didn't take long, like I said, and appreciate everything that you're doing for Castle Barbell, for your family, for yourself, and everything that you do for the people, man. You're doing God's work.
Thank you,
and
bro. I
appreciate you and my wife and my kids. They appreciate you for everything that you do.
Thank y'all for having me.
Oh,
man.
no problem, man. No problem. But until then, listeners, thank you for listening. Thank you for giving us your ears and your time. And we love that you love podcasting. And peace, love, and positivity. And we're out.
Peace.
Peace.